Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. I hope you all have something wonderful and lovely planned for Valentine's Day tomorrow. My husband's taking me on a surprise overnight somewhere. So, maybe I'll report back when we get back and I know what happened. I'm sure it'll be lovely. What'll be really nice about it is a chance to just take a night off and relax and, I'm sure have a nice dinner and, just chill for some time, because I don't know about you, but I don't get a lot of chill time. I could use some more of it, and I'm sure you could too, but, when we are motivated and driven, maybe crazy, I don't know, that's what you could call it, I suppose. But we don't take a lot of time off. So if you're like me, then maybe, find some time to take for yourself tomorrow, or with your significant other, or with a loved one, and celebrate the day of love. It's a fun day. So thank you for being here with me tonight. I picked Monday night to do these videos, but I go to a dance class before this. So you're getting me in fitness gear post-workout, when the hair is kind of sticking out, you have to go into the bathroom and get your little fuzzies to not stick out all over the place. So thanks for watching my video, even though I am, post-workout. And you have if you want to know when I'm live, there is a follow button down there somewhere. You can follow me. I think there's a follow button down there. There's a follow button on my page, and you'll just get notified when I'm live if you're online. And if you know anybody who you think might benefit from these videos, please feel free to share it for me. I'm going to take a drink because I'm having a hard time even getting started. I haven't eaten dinner yet either, so I'm hungry. I'm tired from working out, but I'm here because I have some important things to tell you, so I'm excited to be here. So that's Tiny, my dog. She's excited to be here too. So the full moon happened on Friday, and I don't know if you saw it, but it was just glorious. And where I live, there are a lot of trees on my property, and so where the moon usually shows up in the sky is behind the trees, and so I can't always see it. But the other night on Friday, when it was full, it was like in the perfect spot, and it was shining in the window, and so I really wanted to take advantage of that. So I did a little, it was kind of weird because it was the back door in my bedroom that goes out to the deck. So I wanted to do some journaling in the full moon light, and it was really late at night, like it was, 10 or 11 at night. And so I sat on the bedroom floor right by the back door so that I could look out the window and have the full moon light come in. So that was really a great experience because I had this opportunity that presented itself to me, and I was tempted to take it. And I thought, well, this is a good thing to ask in the full moon. Like, am I being tempted by this and it's not really what I should pursue? Is this something I should jump on? What's the deal? So I just did a bunch of journaling on it, and I just let myself receive the full moon energy and asked for clarity, because the full moon is great for clarity. It shines the light on whatever is going on for you. It illuminates the shadows. It helps you release things. It's good for all that stuff. So I just, asked for clarity, like cut out all the bullshit and tell me what is right for me. And so I did this journaling exercise. I got 3 huge pages of just thoughts coming out of my head. And, I was glad that I did it, because when I really tapped into my truth, that opportunity wasn't right for me. So I would really encourage you to check out the phases of the moon, because it will help you as you go through life to bring your intentions forward, to release stuff, to clarify stuff, just to help you tap into your own truth. That is super, super important to me. It became really important to me at a certain time in my life, so I really want to help other people tap into your own truth. So if you get that opportunity, just take a few minutes and sit out in the full moon and ask whenever you have that chance. So we're in the middle of a moon cycle right now. The moon cycle is about 29 and a half days, and we go through 8 phases, and right now we're in a waning gibbous moon, which is also called a disseminating moon. So it's going from full moon, getting dimmer, getting smaller, going back to a new moon, and the new moon starts over again on February 26th. The new moon is a great time to set new intentions, and you can use the moon cycle to bring your intentions to fruition, to track how your intention is coming to life through a moon cycle, through the phases of the moon. And I created a moon planner that I am using, and if you want to try the moon planner, you can download it for free. I'll put the link at the end of this video. I'll put it on in the comments for you, but you can download it and you can follow the moon phases, and you can set an intention at the new moon and just follow the energy of the moon phases to help you bring your intention to life, to help you manifest that. So I hope you'll try it. It really works well when you put your energy there. And you're using the energy of the moon. So not only do you have your own energy that gets focused, you have the moon's energy that helps you bring things to life, to fruition as well. So I want to talk tonight about when you are setting intentions and they aren't coming to fruition, or they're just not happening for you, and it happens and it's normal. And so the more that we talk about this and the more that you can practice and you can learn how to course correct, the better that you will get at bringing your intentions to fruition, because there's a whole lot of energy going on in the universe, in your energy fields, in your mind, what your soul really wants. It's all going on at the same time. So sometimes that stuff can interfere, and it's just good to get steps to take, to try, to know what mistakes you're making so that you can correct yourself, and to get help and feedback as you're going through the process. So, I want to talk first for a minute about the difference between goals and intentions. They can be interchangeable, for sure. But typically when you set a goal, you want to achieve something. Goals are very masculine energy oriented. So they're very pushing, striving, reaching out for goals. So you're moving forward, you're taking action, you're doing steps. You're breaking your big goal down into steps, and you are taking these steps and you're checking them off the list and you're building up momentum. So it's a very active, pushing sort of energy, and there is nothing wrong with that. Intentions, on the other hand, are a more feeling sort of energy. They are the more feminine side of the energy. So you set an intention of something you want, and then you adjust your energy fields, the energy in your life, your thoughts, the actions that you take as well, but you adjust your energy so that you become magnetic and you pull those intentions toward you and you receive those intentions. So it's less active, it's more about being and adjusting and allowing, and that is a very feminine type of energy. And so, working with the moon cycles, we use the feminine energy of the moon, the feminine energy of setting intentions and allowing them to come to us and adjusting ourselves so that our energy becomes magnetic for them, and we pull them gently to us. Okay, so goals versus intentions. Now when you look at both sides of those, you're talking about the yin and the yang, which makes a whole, right? So, if you can set goals and you can do the active taking steps toward them using the masculine energy, but you also set intentions and you use the feminine energy and you pull those. I mean, think of how powerful that is. That's a whole completion. That's a whole complete set of energy that you can work with in order to create in your life, whatever you want to create. Okay? So, intentions versus goals, first thing. Now, when you are setting intentions, this is specifically about intentions, there might be some mistakes that you're making when your intentions aren't happening, when they're not coming to fruition, they're not coming true. And that's what I want to help you with tonight, because you always want to, you want to try things and you want to stick with it. And, some intentions take longer than others. Some of them are big and they might take years to come. It depends on how big it is. If you're setting an intention to, move to the Caribbean and, when you retire or something, then that's kind of a long-term intention that it's going to take you a while. So the intentions that you set will vary in how quickly they happen to you, for you, how quickly you create them. So, one of the mistakes you might be making when you are setting intentions is that you are asking for an intention to come true for someone else. Okay? So you're like wishing for someone else. You're setting an intention so that something can happen to someone else. Sorry, that is my dog scratching around her collar. And, setting an intention for someone else, you may have good intentions about that, and you may want something really good for someone else, but you can't really control how someone else sets their energy, their intentions, what they're doing to make that intention happen. You can send good thoughts, good vibes, you can send positive energy towards someone's intentions that they set, but you can't set something for someone. The universe is responding to you about yourself, but the universe is also responding to that other person about him or herself, right? And what energy they are putting out into the universe. So keep that in mind. When you set intentions, you want to set them for yourself. Now, if you want something for someone else, I don't know, say you're having a disagreement with somebody and you want to set an intention about repairing that relationship. You can set an intention to repair the relationship like that. You can set an intention for the right words to come to you to say in order to repair the relationship. You can ask for, to receive to be in the right state of mind when you talk to that person, but you can't set an intention for that person to see your way in the discussion. Okay? So you can, ask to find the right words, ask to find the right things to say, ask for, to meet on common ground, things like that, things that affect your half of the relationship. That would be one example, okay? So another mistake you might be making, and I just kind of mentioned this before, is that you're not sticking with it. So you set an intention and, well, it's been a week, it's been a month, it hasn't happened, forget it, I'm not doing it. Some intentions take time. And so what happens is you set an intention, the energy from setting that intention goes out into the universe. And the universe has to start adjusting and shifting things because we live on Earth, we live in human bodies. So the universe has to start putting the right humans in place and the right opportunities in place and, influencing you to show up at the right place and the right time and influencing the opportunity to appear to you in a way that you recognize it. So it can take time to move all those puzzle pieces around, all that energy around. So if you have an intention and you feel very strongly about it, stick with it. Be consistent about your thoughts and about your energy in creating what it is you want to create, and see it through, okay? And then a little side tip to that is, if you're being consistent and you're being, you're sticking with it long term, but you're still not seeing results, you might need to course correct. You might need to adjust something about your intention or about your energy around it in order to clear the path for that to come, okay? So let's talk about that for a minute. So course correcting and adjusting what you're doing. So I have a friend who does vision boards every year, like a lot of us do. And one year she created this vision board with, the things and the activities on it that she wanted, the experiences that she wanted to have. And she got to like the middle of the year and she was getting these opportunities, having these experiences, doing these activities, but she was doing all of it alone. She was alone in all of these things and all these scenarios that were happening. And when she went back and looked at her vision board, she realized that she had put just herself, in the vision board, just individual women in the vision board. There was no romance on the board. There was no collaboration. There was no community represented on her vision board. And so the universe is like, oh, sure, you want all these things by yourself? Sure, here, you can have them. But once she realized that was happening, she went back to her vision board in the middle of the year and she added things on there that represented community or romance or partnership or collaboration or whatever it was that she wanted. And things then started shifting. Okay? So if you aren't getting exactly what you want or better than what you wanted, you might need to course correct. So don't be afraid to say, that's not what I meant, universe. Let's do this instead. So stick with it and course correct if you need it. Okay? So another mistake you might be making, and this one's not so much a mistake as in, whoops, that was not right. But this is not taking maximum advantage of everything that's out there for you. So the mistake would be not working with all the available energy that's out there for you to use. So when you want to attract something, create something, become something, do something, whenever you have an intention you want to bring to life, there's the moon energy, which we've talked about a lot. There is the law of attraction. This is how you hold your thoughts. This is how you clear your beliefs so that you have positive beliefs about yourself, your environment, your life, all of the things around you. Faith, it's using faith. Astrology. So, when we work with the moon cycles, sometimes we also work with the astrology that the moon is in, the sign the moon is in, because astrology, the different signs have very specific energies and, areas that they govern. So that's another area of energy that's available to you. Things like affirmations and mantras, these are but these help you program your mind with positive thoughts, with thoughts that are of a higher vibration. So positive thoughts are going to be a higher vibration than negative thoughts. Thoughts of abundance, mindset work, a lot of mindset work. So using those things to help you attract, create, be, do, have, whatever it is you want. Things like using rituals. So ritual is a way to take certain steps and bring focus and intention and energy to the process that you're doing. So a ritual might be, creating an essential oil blend and using that essential oil in order to uplift your mood. So you can do that mindlessly, or you can do it as a ritual where you clear your space, you gather all your supplies, You might say a little invocation or, a little opening kind of a prayer thing. You pay attention to mixing the essential oil drops together in your carrier oil. You might hold them in your hands and, bless them or ask for a blessing of them. And, you finish the product, you hold it, you express gratitude for it. A ritual is very intentional, and it brings energy and intention and positive focus to what you're doing, and it really strengthens the energy of the process itself. So rituals are very powerful in manifesting, in bringing your intentions to life. Another one is using crystals. So have you ever made a crystal grid? Have you ever used, held crystals or worn crystals or held them in your pockets? Had crystals like at your workstation? Crystals also are, similar to astrology in that they have very specific energies and specific things that they govern. So different crystals will do different things. Like I just lost the name of it. So carnelian is great for focus and helping you concentrate. So when I find myself, not being able to focus, I will put my carnelian in my lap. That's not the one I was thinking of, but I'll put that in my lap, and half hour later I'll be like, oh, look, I'm just focusing and things are flowing much easier. Rose quartz, that was the one I couldn't think of, one of the most popular crystals. Rose quartz are great for love and compassion and open-heartedness. So, if you want to attract a romance, a romantic relationship, if you want to bring compassion to a situation, you can work with a rose quartz. That's an energy, a crystal that has a specific energy that you can work with to bring your intention to life. So crystals are a great way to work with specific energies and to increase the energy that is going toward your intention. Another thing would be feng shui. That's another energetic tool, and that is about placing objects in certain areas of your home, of your business, of your office, of your desk, certain ways. And it's about the energy that those objects carry and the energy of the spaces that they're in, so the directions, south, north, east, west, all of that. And making the energy between the object and the place that it's in be harmonious with each other. And so if you want to attract a relationship, again, you might focus on the love and relationships area of your home or of your bedroom or of whatever space that you're in, and you might put specific items there, specific elements that hold the energy of love and relationships. If you want to travel and get help from other people, if you want to collaborate and things like that, you would enhance the helpful people area of your space with the appropriate objects, because those objects hold certain energies. So feng shui is a great tool for energy work in order to manifest and also to release and to clear. Feng shui is great for that as well. Chakra work is a great one for bringing your intentions to life. So when you have something, a desire, a thought, something that you want to bring to fruition, it kind of starts up here, and the energy comes through your crown chakra, through your brow, down through your throat. So you bring the energy of that intention down through your chakra system in order to create denser vibrations so that you bring it into physical reality. So whatever it is you want to manifest. If you've got blocked chakras, if you've got chakras that aren't as open as they could be, if there are areas of your life that are stagnant or stuck or ill or just not functioning properly, You may have a chakra that relates to that area that's not working properly. It's not open, or it's not, spinning fast enough. It may, be clogged or blocked, like I said. So doing chakra work and clearing that path through you for energy to move will help you bring an intention to life. Okay, so that's another great thing of work you can do. Yoga is another thing you can do. It's being intentional in your body. It's being present. It's using your breath. It is working with the energy to bring stillness and peace. All of those things are important for bringing intentions to life. Okay, so yoga is another great tool. Energy healing work that clears your energetic fields, your auric fields, that clears, stuck areas you have in your body, that can help clear emotional stuckness that you might have. All of that kind of stuff. Okay, energy healing can clear a space. So, all of those things are great examples of energy that you could be using. So the mistake would be not using all of the tools that are available to you in order to manifest what you want. Okay, so let me just tell you again, all of those tools that you have available to you to move energy, to adjust energy, to raise vibrations, okay, in order to help you bring your intention to fruition. So those energies were the moon and the moon cycles, astrology, especially as it relates to the moon cycles, law of attraction, affirmations, positive thinking, mindset, abundance work, rituals, crystals, feng shui, chakra work, yoga, energy healing, and I'm sure there are lots more. Okay, meditation, that would be another one too. I didn't even put that on my list. But meditation would be a great one because it helps you to be present, it helps you to be still, it helps you to clear out all of the crap that is happening that's blocking you from focusing your energy on your intention. Okay, so that's another good one. Okay, so the first mistake we talked about was setting intentions for other people instead of yourself. Not going to work so well. Excuse me. Second one was not sticking with it long enough, not being consistent. Third one was not working with all the available energies. The fourth mistake that you might be making when you're setting intentions and you're finding that they're not coming to fruition, or you're having a hard time with them, is they're coming, but you're not receiving them. So think about this. How well do you take a compliment? If someone says to you, "Oh, you look beautiful today," do you just say thank you? And do you feel clear about it? Like, even I have a hard time with that sometimes. If someone gives me a compliment, I know in my heart and in my soul that receiving is a very important part of manifesting, and that I need to be able to receive what's being given to me. So I will often say thank you without offering a compliment back, because that is a diversionary tactic that we use to take the focus off of us, and we do it because we're uncomfortable receiving something like that. And how many people have you heard who say, I love to give, but I don't like to receive. Giving is way better than receiving. We are taught that giving is better than receiving. Asking for things, receiving, not so good. But that is not true. That is absolutely false. You have to be able to receive in order to accept what the universe is giving you. So if you set an intention, you have to be able to receive it when it comes to you. If you don't open the door, if you don't acknowledge it, you don't recognize it, you're not even, looking for it, then why even bother setting an intention, okay? So make sure you practice receiving. Start with compliments. You don't always have to give someone a compliment in return because you feel guilty that that's rude. Practice your receiving and allow yourself to take things in that are given to you, okay? That doesn't mean you can't give. I want you to give as much as you can, as much as possible, but also receive as much as possible. When someone offers to help you, receive it. It's a gift. Okay? You can return favors, you can give. All of that is wonderful, but receive and accept. Take things in that are being offered to you that you want to receive, so that your receiving channels are open when the universe delivers your intention. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? So that's a big mistake that people make when they're not sure why their intentions aren't happening. Okay? So let me just review the mistakes one more time. Asking, setting an intention for other people, not sticking with it, being consistent about it, not working with all the available energies, and you don't have to work with all of them, but they're all available and you should try and see what works. Not receiving things is number 4. And then number 5 is not keeping your thoughts pure. And pure might not be the best word, but not keeping your thoughts consistent. So you might set an intention to make X amount of money this year in your business or in your career. And then the next thought you have is, I can't afford to buy, the brand name peanut butter that I want because I don't have any money. I can't go to the movies with my friends. I don't have any money. Universe, I am setting the intention to make $10,000 this month. I can't believe I got this bill in the mail. Why is this bill so high? This is so much money. So you're sending out, universe, I am going to make a lot of money. I have an abundance mindset. I am open. I believe that I can make this money and be fortunate. I don't have any money. Lack. I don't have any money. Why is this bill so high? I can't cover this. Why do I have to pay so much for this? Why does stuff cost me all the time? So you're sending out high vibration, low vibration. High vibration, low vibration. You're confusing the heck out of the universe. You're not really confusing the heck out of the universe. You're confusing your own life situation. So when you set an intention to make $10,000 this month, the universe starts to rearrange things for you so that can happen. Then the next thought you have, or 5 thoughts later, damn, I can't pay that bill. Why is this so much? You are lowering your vibration. You are sending out the energy of lack. And so the universe goes, oh wait, lack. Okay, let's rearrange again. We need more lack over here. And then you say, oh, I'm remembering I set my intention. So the universe goes back over here and adjusts again for the abundance. And then you have a lack thought and it adjusts again. So it doesn't have time to bring you what you have asked for, because you keep changing what you're sending out. You keep changing your signal that you're sending out. So be consistent. When you have thoughts of, when you set an intention and you want abundance of some sort, you want to create something, do something, be something, have something, whatever that is, set your intention for it. And then when you think of it as if you already have it. Feel it in your body that you have received it, that you love it, that it's already happening, that you are grateful for it. Keep that energy and watch the other thoughts that you have that counteract what you have asked for. And if you find yourself, now we're human, right? So we have thoughts that counteract what we've asked for. That's just the way it goes. But now that you know, you can pay attention to that. I need to take a little side note here. I don't want you to not express things that are frustrating to you. I don't want you to hold stuff in that is emotional, because that just causes more problems. And I work with people on that all of the time, because we get our bodies so stuffed full of emotions and we get stuck and we have no momentum in life. We are miserable. things happen, we get sick, we have body pains, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying don't express that stuff. But you can be more mindful of when you express something like that, you want to clear it out of your energy fields, and then you want to counteract it with positive thoughts, mantras, affirmations, visualizing. Oh, that would be another energy tool you could use, is visualizing the result that you want, the thing you want to manifest, visualizing it in a positive light, seeing every detail of it as if it has already occurred, and being grateful for it, feeling it in your body, taking it in as if that is your absolute truth. And, keeping your thoughts as strong as possible on the high vibration side of whatever it is you want to attract or be or do or have or create. Okay? So set an intention and keep your thoughts very consistent and positive about it. When you have a counteracting negative thought, a low vibration thought, clear that sucker out of there and raise your vibration again. Okay? It's really not possible that we're not going to have any bad thoughts, but be very intentional about it. Be very purposeful. Pay attention to your thoughts, especially the little sniggly ones way in the back of your mind. Those will sneak up on you. And they talk a lot, but they're so quiet we don't always know that they're back there. So pay attention to those. Thank you. And raise your vibration. Think the positive thoughts, okay? So if you just joined, we're talking about mistakes you might be making when you are trying to bring your intention to fruition. So the mistakes we talked about were setting an intention for other people. Well, thank you, Amy. That's very sweet. So you can't set intentions for other people and expect them to work. So you set them for yourself. Number 2 is not sticking with it long enough to let the universe deliver it. The universe has to rearrange everything in order for things to happen in human terms. So stick with it. Number 3 is not working with all the available energies and all of the things that can complement you and help you to focus your energy toward that intention. Okay? Number 4 is not receiving things. So not being open to receive, not accepting it into your energy when the universe delivers it. Number 5 is not keeping your thoughts pure or consistent. So going back and forth between, yay, I want abundance, oh, but I'm poor and I'm broke and I can't afford this bill, and yay, I want abundance, and oh, my paycheck was low this week. So be very consistent with the high vibrational thoughts. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then there was one I talked about out of order, and that was course correcting and adjusting. And I told you the example of my friend who had the vision board, and halfway through the year she realized that all of the things that she was receiving, she was doing alone. Like all the activities, all of the experiences, she was doing them all alone, and she had nobody in her life. And when she looked at her vision board, it was because there were all pictures of single women on there. She didn't put any community or relationship or any of that on her vision board. So when she went back in the middle of the year and adjusted her vision board, things started to change in her life. So, if you're not receiving an intention, if you're not creating it like you wanted it or something better, then course correct. Go back and adjust. Go back and say, okay, what did I ask for? What am I receiving? Maybe I'm receiving what I asked for, but I didn't ask for the right thing. Maybe I didn't ask in the right way. You have to be very clear with the universe, because the universe is going to be literal and give you what you ask for. So be very specific in how you ask for that. Okay? So that is what I wanted to share with you today. And I told you in the beginning about the moon cycle. We're coming up on the next new moon, February 26th. And if you want to download my free moon planner and set an intention and follow through the moon cycle to see how you can manifest that or bring that intention to fruition, please download that. I would love that. And I'll put the link to that in the comments of this. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back next Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I hope to see you then. Bye.